Welcome back to another episode. If you haven't told it, it's been a little bit. I will be very spractical. I think that's the word. Very, very far in between. Probably a little bit with all my shows and stuff. I do have things planned ahead. It's just getting time to record it, stuff like that, life and stuff like that. Just kind of sadly gets in the way. But I'm trying my best. There's other things I want to do, and I can't really do them because of a couple of different things and stuff like that as well. But I am back. I have got like episodes sorted, like I know what they're going to be. Just getting time to write them all down and then also record them as well. Like I said, right. Let's jump straight into this WCW night show. The first one after Great American Bash. So, starting off with a 62 where DDP comes out to start the show and challenges Canyon to a match at Bash at the beach, because Canyon knows he can beat DDP by cheating, by using a weapon. Canyon comes out and he calls DDP bitter. He's old. He can't understand why this younger talent is better than him. He doesn't understand why why his mate got the better of him, and he just can't deal with it. But he accepts DDP's challenge, but only if he can beat Mike Awesome right now for a 62. The match gets a 64 where DDP defeats Mike Awesome in 9 minutes 56 by pinfall with the diamond cutter. 63 from DDP and a 60 from Mike Awesome. I can imagine this is just a nice, good match. What did I have it on? A Wild Brawl. I thought I had this one on a Wild Brawl. Nice, easy match. Good way to start. Mike Awesome did a little bit better than I thought, to be honest with you. But yeah, just a good, decent match all the same. Then we go post-match as DDP is celebrating his win. Canyon stands up from his chair. He was at ringside this whole time. Folds it up, slides in the ring to hit DDP from behind. No, and he hits DDP from behind. Not goes to, he hits DDP from behind. Sorry, my mistake. And he hits DDP a couple more times, just adding damage, while Canyon stands tall with a smirk on his face for a 53, showing that there is no blood lost between these two wrestlers altogether. Already one of the longer, it's always the long-term bigger rivalry so far, so it's been quite nice to do. Next, for a 49, not as good, sadly, WCW World Tag Team Champions Natural Born Thrillers talk backstage, and they are saying they are happy with another title defense under their belts, and it just proves that they are a fighting champion, and they welcome on all challengers, and they're going to carry on proving that they are a fighting champion, showcasing how good they are and how good the WCW Tag Team division can be as well. Next, WCW Cruiserweight Champion comes out, Shane Helms, and he shows his frustration about the Ryu Syndicate attacking him after his match. Billy Kidman comes out, and he understands that Shane Helms beat him fair and square, but he's also frustrated about the attack and agrees that this needs stopping straight away. But suddenly the Ryu Syndicate appears on the Titantron, not in person, on a Titantron, and they're talking about the important target this whole time was the Cruiserweight title. That was the important target. And then chance they didn't mean an important target of what they need to take out, the target that they need to get. And they promise to Jerry will be champion one way or another. An okay segment also. The last one kind of fucked it over a little bit, and the middle one a little bit. Shane Helms did really well by the looks of it by himself over 56. Billy Kidman came in 38. Ryu Syndicate came in 26. Doesn't talk English, not very good on the mic. Do you know what I mean? So it's brought down to 35, but continue the storyline altogether. Next, okay, we have Kurt Hennig defeating Fit Finlay in 7 minutes and 40 seconds by pinfall with the Fisherman Suplex. Nice match between like two veterans per se for a 55. 57 from Kurt Hennig and Fit Finlay with a 45. Oh, this is just to change his gimmick because he was a... Oh, his current gimmick is retired wrestler. Okay, that's cool. This new, and it was successful. Yeah, boy, that's cool. That's cool. Boom. Just a nice little match. Nothing too great. Fit Finlay does like mid-40s. What I think is a bit outrageous. There's one thing about the mod, a bit outrageous. Fit Finlay does a 45, but hopefully can actually like book him up a little bit and get him to do better altogether. Because I'm a big Fit Finlay fan. I think he's like a great hand to have. So I think in real life, like he was a great hand to have, and you could trust him in a match with anyone, and the match would be at least decent, you know. But again, I think this would be a pretty decent match in real life. Next. 35. No. Commentary table announces that later tonight, the WCW Cruiserweight Champion Shane Helms will be teaming with Billy Kidman to go against the Young Dragons. I saw somebody talk about the name. I'm not going to change it. That's what they were called in WCW Nitro. So I'm just going to keep it like that for now. I'm not going to lie to you. Jimmy Yang and Kaz Harashi representing the Ryu Syndicate. If the name is really that bad, then I might think about it. But I'm pretty sure Jung, I might be saying that wrong, just means young. I think I did from the little bit of research I did, I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Unless my research is really, really wrong, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's just Young Dragons, basically what they're being called. Unless it doesn't mean young, and it's just because it just sounds Japanesey and young, and it just sounds young in a Japanesey way, then yeah, my mistake. My mistake. I thought I researched it and it actually meant young, but if it does mean young, it's fine. Like I think it's okay. I think, unless it's me, like I don't know. But I'm gonna keep it for now. Anyway, too much for that. Next, AJ Styles has his first match on Nitro, second match on Nitro. I do not remember. Defeating Elix, skipping 4 minutes 58 by pin with a spiral tap for a 20. Disenchanted the crowd heat at the end. This is not good. But 43 from AJ Styles and a 38 from Elix Skipper. So realistically, this would be a pretty good match altogether. And they've got good chemistry facing each other. So that's good to see as well. And then a post-match for a 19. Skipper and Romeo attacked AJ Styles afterwards, but of course, AJ Styles' Air Raid tag team partner, Air Paris, comes running out, making the save. Nice and easy story. 2 cruiserweight tag teams against each other. Next. How are they still disinterested? How did that not brought them up? Crazy. 70 backstage, Booker T. That's why I put that there. Booker T enters Shane McMahon's office and asks if he can end WCW tonight, like end it off the air. Because he feels like he needs to say something, and Shane goes like, all right, what do you want to say? And Booker, he kind of goes, I want to put it out there, sort of thing, a little bit. Nothing to do with you, but there's just something on my mind a little bit. As champion, I want to get it out there. And Shane goes, all right, good luck. And it's officially Booker T will end WCW somehow. Altogether, 70, fucking great rating with these fucking boys in it. Next, a tag team match. Cool and losing interest. What do you mean? You were just whatever. Road Warriors defeat 3 count in 5 minutes 15 when Road Warrior Animal pinned Evan Courageous with a Doomsday device. 39, not great, but 55 from Road Warrior. Hawk, 60 from Animal. Excellent chemistry. Tag team specialists, like even like a 44 and 52. I don't know why it's cold and losing interest. I don't know. The last one was disinterested, and now it's cold and losing interest. So I don't know if that's just fucked around or not. But like, I thought that was okay. Just me. I think a little bit. Next, we go backstage for a 42 where Mark Drew drags Sean Stacey and Stacey Keebler, and they are talking about their loss at the Great American Bash. How they were thrown into a position where the odds were stacked against them, so they promised to get that tag team title shot again and become champion. 42, very, very quick promo. Getting them on the card, basically. Next. We have a fatal 4-way for a 44. I don't think that's bad. What's it called for? Where Christopher Daniels defeats David Flair, Lashley Rooks, and Chavo Guerrero Jr. in 8 minutes 23 when Christopher Daniels pins Lashley Rooks with a rolling cutter. I think that's just the Cody cutter, right? Not the Cody cutter, the Crossroads, I'm pretty sure. 31 from David Flair, no surprise. 53 from Christopher Daniels, very cool. 31 from Lashley Rooks. Yeah, it's okay. 48 from Christopher Daniels, from Chavo Guerrero Jr., but he seemed off his game, so he would be getting 50s. Probably wouldn't be far off Christopher Daniels. Was pretty cool to see. Cruiserweight division could be a pretty good build at some point. There's guys in there I'm going, yeah, these boys could cook. I think this would be like, I don't know, but again, 8:23, just a firework display of a match. Next, Cold again. 44. Tori Wilson is by herself, maybe on a phone or something. It's 2001. She's approached by Kiwi. This guy is a Jekyll Hyde gimmick, that's all I have to say. And Kiwi is creeping Tori Wilson out while talking to her. He's just being a bit weird. PG James comes in and he kind of like goes, "Oh, like leave her alone. What are you doing? Leave her alone." No, Kiwi backs up and pushes PG James back because you can't tell me what to do. You're an old man here. This isn't your territory. No, and he turns back around to talk to Tori Wilson and PG. He laughs a little bit and just spins Kiwi around, gives him the shake, rattle and roll, bam, bang, bang. Kiwi takes it. He's out of the way. PG James puts his arms around Tori and goes, "How are you?" Both walk away. PG James making sure Tori is fine. For a 44. Just a little segment there. Getting people on. I don't really use Tori Wilson, so I'm just trying to find ways to use her a little bit. I don't use Kiwi really, so I'm trying to find ways to use him. PG James is always handy having segments as well, especially like backstage stuff, because all his mic stuff is pretty good. So it's just trying to find bits for people and shit like that as well. 44 is okay, but not what I wanted. Next, that tag team match where Shane Helms and Billy Kidman defeat Young Dragons in 5 minutes 42 with Shane Helms pinched Jimmy Yang with a vertebrae cut. What a move, by the way. 49 from Billy Kidman, 60 from Shane Helms, 45 from Kaz, 37 from Jimmy Yang. Jimmy Yang seemed off his game, so to get about 40 probably. Just a little tag match altogether, putting over Kidman and Shane Helms as the better wrestlers because they just are. Kidman not that much better than Kaz though. That's a bit weird. But they are just the better wrestlers in general, keeping them both strong going forward as well. But that's not how I did it. But there you go. Post match, as Shane Helms and Billy Kidman are celebrating the ring, Tajiri slides into the ring, goes to hit Helms, but Helms ducks straight into a punch from Billy Kidman. Bang! Kidman and Helms just bounce Tajiri between them. Bam, 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 bam. Ending it with a big double drop kick. Bang! Sending him out of the ring. Show him we know your game. We know your game, and we are prepared. It's showing they are prepared to team together and help each other out against their common enemy. Cool. Next, just a nice little video hyping with RVD because it's RVD 43. Give him a bit of a thing. He's like recognizable, I think, at the minute. Give him a build. RVD is easily one of the best wrestlers on my roster, so it's about building him up. And it's kind of weird to say about Rob Van Dam. I didn't quite have a place for him because I don't want to put him in a match or anything like that. I just want to kind of build him up all together. I don't want to put not in a match. I don't want to put him in a storyline properly, to be honest with you, unless it's proper fitting. So I just want to build until that moment comes to where I go, this is okay. This is a storyline. He had the little win with Buff Bagwell, but now let's just put him matches and just show how much he can do all together and show that he can wrestle, you know. That's it. Let's just talk about what he did before and what he can do in WCW. Bang. 67 for a Rob Van Dam match. Again, like I said, couldn't find a place for him. I just had to put him in a random match. Defeating Chris Condino in 11 minutes 38 by pinfall. Again, what I've meant by finding a place is I can't find a storyline. With the frog splash, look at this. 80 from RVD in just a nice, decent match. 47 from Chris Condino was pretty good. This is his debut for me, I don't know if it was his actual debut altogether. So I'm not really sure about Chris Condino in Nitro sort of thing. I don't know if this is debut ever, then okay. Piss poor debut, but he got in there with Van Dam in a pretty good match. That's really helped me out altogether. But again, a match just helping to showcase RVD altogether. Next, we go backstage with Team Canada, who are looking down. No, they start talking about their loss at Great American Bash and that triple threat tag, and now sadly Mike Awesome lost to DDP tonight, and that isn't going to stop him because they need something extra just to put them back on track somehow. They just need something, and when they get that something extra, they're gonna find it, and it will put them back on track. Basically, another team saying we're going after the tag titles, but saying but we need to sort all this out first. Next, for the main, basically for a 61. So WCW Heavyweight United States Champion Booker T comes out to the ring. He starts to talk about the pay-per-view match with Juventud Guerrera, admitting that Juventud was a great opponent, put her up a really good match, but feels Juventud has something against him. And Booker wants to sort this out. After that, he has so much respect for him after that match and wants to make sure there's no bad blood. And Juventud Guerrera comes out and talks about how he's always been looked down on because he's been a part of the cruiserweight division. He is a former cruiserweight champion because he is smaller than the majority of some guys. He knows he can hang with the very best, and nobody thought that of him. So he wants to prove it. So Juventud then challenges Booker for the belts again at Bash of the Beach, but this time in a 30-minute Iron Man match. And Booker T kind of looks to the crowd, so see what the crowd responsive. I think it'd be a pretty good response because I think Juventud and Booker put a pretty good match on. I think they'd be behind it. Big handshake, and Juventud walks away for a 61. 50, look at that, 56 with Booker, just Booker, and then 62 with both of them, so that's a good sign. They'll end the show on a 65, what isn't great, but it should all be uphill from this first episode altogether. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you are following. I know I'm very, again, like I said, sparse with the episodes, but that's just how life is. I have realised that I don't want to put pressure on. Okay, I'm going to upload this, then every Wednesday, every twice a week sort of thing. I'm going to write when I can record. I'll get them sorted, and they will be about 3 to 5 days apart when I've got them recorded, when they're edited, so I can put them out. Because that works better for me, for my situation at the minute, and it's not like I've got loads of people watching or making money. I'm doing this for fun because it's all about storytelling. But I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're following. Hope you're looking forward to. Next one is Bash of the Beach in like about a month now, won't it? So I've got about 5 WCW Nitros, I'm pretty sure, until Bash at the Beach. We've got some storylines going. We've got Booker and Juventud. We've got DDP and Canyon. We've got the Cruiserweight Triple Threat. We've got RVD putting on an absolute shifting, as he always does. Like, things should be going up. See you next time.